Welcome to Mysterious Cases, the podcast where we follow the dead, not just for what they left behind, but for what they took with them. I'm Secret Man, and tonight we return to the beach, but not for sand or sun. We're going to Somerton, a quiet stretch of coastline in South Australia, where in December of 1948, a man was found slumped against a seawall, dead, peaceful, impeccably dressed. He carried no wallet, no identification. The labels on all his clothes had been carefully removed. His pockets contained odd items: chewing, gum, a pack of cigarettes, an unused train ticket, and then a tiny, rolled-up slip of paper, hidden deep inside a secret pocket in his waistband. 2 words, printed in Persian: Tamám Shud. It is ended. To this day, no one knows who he was, why he died, or what the message truly meant. This is the case of the Somerton Man. Story wrapped in code, coincidence, and silence. Asterisk December 1st, 1948. Early morning. Somerton Beach, South Australia. A couple walking along the shoreline spotted a man slumped against a low seawall, just above the tide line. His legs were stretched out, his back propped up, one arm resting across his chest. At first glance, it looked like he had simply fallen asleep under the open sky. But when they got closer, they realized he wasn't breathing. And he was cold. Police were called. The man appeared to be around 40 to 45 years old, athletic build, clean-shaven, hair combed neatly. He wore a suit, a tie with a double Windsor knot, well-polished shoes. But there was no wallet, no ID. Even stranger, every single label had been removed from his clothing, cut clean. In his pockets, an unused train ticket to Henley Beach, a bus ticket, a box of matches, a comb, half a pack of juicy fruit chewing gum, a pack of Army Club cigarettes. But the cigarettes inside were from another brand. No signs of violence, no injuries. The autopsy showed internal bleeding in his stomach and liver, as if he'd been poisoned. But no poison was found in his system. And if he had been poisoned, it was something that left no trace. Asterisk with no identity and no cause of death. The mystery deepened. Posters with his face were distributed across the country. Ships and hotels were searched, hospitals, military records, immigration logs, but no one came forward. He wasn't listed as missing. He didn't match any name. The press called him the Somerton Man. Cold, clean, dead without answers. Weeks passed. And then a break. In January 1949, a brown suitcase was found at Adelaide railway station. It had been checked into luggage storage the day before the man was discovered. Inside were personal items, slippers, underclothes, shaving gear, and a sewing kit. And one more thing, a label. One that had not been removed. It read T. Keane. But police soon discovered that no one named T. Keane was missing, and none of the items in the suitcase were traceable. In fact, every other label had still been removed. It was as if someone had deliberately left one name behind a red herring. Asterisk 4 months after the Somerton man's death, a tiny rolled-up scrap of paper was discovered hidden deep inside a secret fob pocket in his trousers. On it, 2 words: Tamám Shud. It means it is ended. The final line from a 12th century Persian poetry book, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a book about fate, death, and the acceptance of the end. Investigators searched every bookstore and library for a copy that matched, and they found one. A man came forward, saying that a copy of the Rubaiyat had mysteriously appeared in the back seat of his car, parked near Somerton Beach on the night the man was believed to have died. Inside that book were 2 things: a series of handwritten letters, arranged like code, and a telephone number. The phone number led police to a woman named Jo Thompson, a nurse who lived just minutes from where the body was found. She admitted to once owning a copy of the Rubaiyat. She said she had given it to a man years earlier. She denied knowing who the Somerton Man was, but when she was shown a plaster death mask of his face, witnesses said she looked like she was about to faint. Still, she insisted she didn't know him. Jo Thompson had a son, Robin Thompson. He would later grow up to be a professional dancer. A DNA comparison decades later would reveal that Robin shared rare anatomical features with the Somerton Man specifically, a rare ear shape and missing lateral incisors, meaning Robin may have been his son, and Jo Thompson may have been hiding the truth all along. Asterisk, the case has lived on for over 70 years. Here are the leading theories. Theory 1. Suicide. He may have taken his own life after rejection or loss. The quote, Tamám Shud, suggests closure. But no poison found. No identity. No note. Theory 2. Espionage. It was the Cold War. The man's behavior, the code, the clean identity all suggest spycraft. Some believe he was a foreign agent, poisoned with a rare substance that degraded quickly. Jo Thompson may have been involved or simply watched. Theory 3. Love and betrayal. He may have come to find Jo, been turned away, left the message, took his life, or was silenced. Theory 4. Hidden identity. Was he someone else entirely? An escaped soldier? A missing convict? A man on the run? None of the DNA, fingerprints, or records matched. To this day, we still don't know his real name. Asterisk, he washed up on a beach, looking like he belonged to another time. No name, no cause, just a quiet body, dressed well, carrying a line of poetry in his final pocket. For decades, the world has tried to decode the message, but maybe the message wasn't for us. Maybe it ended the way he wanted it to. Tamám Shud. It is ended. I'm Secret Man, and this was Mysterious Cases.